everybody, it's Oksana, and today I'm going to do a tutorial for you on how to achieve this look, this Khaleesi Daenerys Stormborn look from Game of Thrones. And if you want to get yourself a dragon egg, I actually found these things at Target and it was white, like a little home decor item, and I painted it to be a dragon egg. So that's where my accessory came from, and if you want to see how I got this look, keep watching. I'm going to start out with the eye makeup. What you want to do first is apply a primer or eyeshadow base of choice. This is the color Glow from ColourPop. It comes in the Kathleen Lights set, and I am using this because it's a good match for my skin tone, and it just kind of evens out my eyelids and makes my eyeshadows last longer. Next, I'm going to be using this eyeshadow called Analog from Silk Naturals. This normally comes as a loose powder, but I pressed mine for convenience, and I'm using this brush, which is a crease brush from Sappho Organics. And I'm just going to apply this color to my crease. This is going to be my transition color. Next, I'm using this color called Parallel, also from Silk Naturals. This is a similar tone, just a little deeper, and I'm going to use that to deepen up my crease. You want to also apply it on about half of your eyelid, the outer half. Next, you want to use some sort of dark color, a dark brown, and this is called Kashmir. It is from Honeybee Gardens. It initially came in a little palette and was in a round pan, but I transferred it to this rectangular pan, which is why it looks like this. But you just want a matte dark brown. All of these colors so far have been matte. And you want to take that and deepen up your outer V. So go ahead and draw almost like a line right in your crease like that, and then bring it this way as well, making that nice little V shape. And then go ahead and just blend this out. And by the way, this brush is also from Sappho, but it is actually a lip brush. Now you want to clean off this crease brush and take some kind of light color. This is actually a mix of Silk Naturals Shell, which is like a yellowy beige, and Void, which is a white. This is how I made this kind of ivory shade, but any kind of highlighting shade that's matte, that works for you. And you want to apply that underneath your brow and blend that. And also on the inner corner of your eye. Next, you want to take some sort of light pearly shade that is like a beige or some sort of skin tone color that is very shiny, that will give your eyes a nice bright pop. I'm going to take this on my finger. You can use a brush if you want. This is Starry Eyed foiled eyeshadow from Makeup Geek. You want to tap that right on the center of your lid to give it that pop, and just gently blend it. You might want to clean off your finger now that you applied it on, and now use your clean finger to just kind of blend it out a little bit, because you don't want too much of this all over. You just want it in the center, and then just kind of gently blend it out. Next, you want to use something for a smudgy dark eyeliner look. I'm using this color called Tink from ColourPop and this angled brush from Coastal Scents. You can use a dark eyeshadow as well if you want, either a very dark brown or a charcoal like this. The reason I'm using the ColourPop is it lasts a little longer on me. And you want to do just a very subtle, very smoked out eyeliner just on the outer, a little bit less than half of your lash line. Now it's time to curl your lashes. I'm using this Panasonic heated eyelash curler. Next I'm going to apply mascara. The one I'm using is from Hint Beauty. Here is 2 coats of the mascara. Next I'm going to do my foundation. I'm going to start with this cream foundation from Devita called Absolute Soft Blends, and I'm just going to use that on areas of my face that may need a little coverage underneath my liquid foundation. Now I'm using the Jane Iredale Liquid Minerals in Bisque. And by the way, the Devita was in number 2, the color. So I'm doing about 3 pumps of this. Next I'm going to apply under eye concealer. This is the Beauty Without Cruelty. It is called their Super Cover Cream Concealer, and it's in the color Fair. I'm going to blend it out with this dampened Beauty Blender Mini sponge. And now I'm going to set it with this brightening concealer. This is a number 1. This is from Silk Naturals, and it normally comes loose, but I pressed it. And I'm using this Eco Tools brush that came in a little kit, or a little set. I'm also going to take this brightening concealer down the bridge of my nose. On my Cupid's bow. On my chin, and on my forehead as well. Just this central part, just starting here and just kind of brushing it up. So I'm essentially using it as a highlighter. I'm going to do some contouring and highlighting now. Now I'm taking a bronzer. This is called the Deep End from Bare Minerals. I'm taking this brush from Eco Tools, which is a stipple brush. I'm going to get just a little bit of product on. I'm going to tap it off. And I'm going to go ahead and start right here. Just very gently and do that contour, the cheek contour. And then work it up to here as well. So there you go. You can see that. And then I'm also going to work it down here. I'm also going to contour my chin and my jaw some more because her face is a little bit more, you know, skinnier this way. She doesn't have as big of these jawbones as I do, so you of course want to tailor this to the shape of your face. And now I'm just going to do my other side. I'm going to take this bronzer on the very little tippy tips, or you can just use a smaller brush. I just don't have one handy. I'm going to tap off the excess, and I'm going to use that to contour my nose. Just very, very subtle contour. I'm going to go back in with that brightening concealer, and I'm just going to touch it up a little bit down the center of my nose and on my chin. I'm going to take a little bit of this bronzer on a small brush, and I'm putting it right here to make my lips appear fuller. Like that. Now I am using my Color Tones Baked Mineral Foundation in Dover Beige, just to set everything and also kind of blend everything together. Now I'm using this powder from Pumpkin and Poppy. It is the Inner Glow Powder in Celestial. And I'm using a stippling brush like this from EcoTools. And I'm putting that on my forehead and nose and the tops of my cheekbones and my chin, just to add a little glow on my Cupid's bow as well. Now I'm ready to do my brows. First I'm going to use the clean end of this damp sponge to just gently clean them up because there's probably some powder and makeup in them. Now I'm going to use this brow cream from Silk Naturals in Medium Ash because her eyebrows are still quite dark, and this is what that color looks like. I'm going to use an angled liner brush from e.l.f. Fill in my brows and also make them a little thicker and a little straighter, just as much as I can, working with the natural shape of my brows. So here is one brow done. Just going to do the other one exactly the same way. And now I'm just applying a little bit of that parallel color underneath my eye, and I am also applying a little bit of mascara on my bottom lashes. Now I'm going to put on some blush, and unfortunately the blush that I have on the website is temporarily closed, so you can't get this, but this is the Conservatorie Naked Truth blush. Basically, if you have any kind of glowy peachy pink natural looking blush, that's what this is on me, and I'm just using this blush brush from Coastal Scents. Now you want to take a matte blush that is a pale pink. This is Crystalline from the same brand, the Conservatorie. And I'm taking it on a small brush. This is the blush brush from e.l.f. And you want to just lightly tap it right here, almost like right under your eye. I think this gives a really cute look, and I don't like to use any kind of glowy blush because that just emphasizes pores. But a matte blush works well. If you don't like the way this looks, feel free to skip this step. I think it kind of gives like an innocent, I'm blushing girly look. Now onto the lips. So my lips have a ton of makeup on them from all the makeup that I've been putting on. So I'm going to start off with this exfoliate lipstick from Red Apple. Now I'm taking this lip liner from Zuzu Luxe in the color Innocence. And I'm lining my lips now. My lips are a little bit thinner than the actress who plays Daenerys, and so I'm going to thicken them up and just draw a tiny bit outside of my natural lip line, but you can do, whatever works for your lips depending on what shape and size they are. Alright, I also filled in my lips with this lip liner, and now I'm going to take this lipstick in Pinkle Twinkle from Red Apple Lipstick, and just gently, not too heavily, apply it, almost like patting it on. Alright, I just want it to cool that down a little bit, add a hint of plumminess to it. So now my lips are the right shade, but they're obviously too bold and too dark for my complexion for it to look as natural as Daenerys' lips look. So I'm going to take this Slick Stick in My Tai from Silk Naturals, which is like a glossy, sheer, pale pinky beige color, and I'm going to apply that all over. Now I'm gonna just go over it with my finger to blend and then also to take some excess product off. Alright, and very last thing is applying this again, just in the center. There we go. So that completes the makeup portion. Let me go ahead and put my wig on.